So today I finally am able to record the second part of my colorful DIY order. The first part of this order, if you can remember, had... Oh, actually, I never even showed you those. Oops, well, I forgot I did those diamond paintings so fast that I didn't have time to even record them. I believe I've posted them finished in my community tab on my channel though, so you can check those out if you want. But today, let's get into the cross-stitch section of this order because I finally got the second kit I was waiting for. So of course, as always, I got a standard toolkit for this one. Your needle threader, your needles neatly held by a pom-pom, and your thimble. And before we get into this, I am going to have discounts, coupon codes, and links to all of my favorite stores in the description box down below, as well as links to these two kits I'm showing you today. And this is not a PR package. I did purchase this with my own money. I want to say almost 2 months ago now. I got the one I'm about to show you pretty soon after my order, but I waited a very long time to get this final kit. But I will also include pictures on screen for you, even though these both come with decently sized ones. So this is my first kit, and hold on, my brightness looks like it's self-adjusting and I don't want it to. Alright, this is the first one. If you have been viewing my channel for a long time, you know I tend to be obsessed with fish and certain birds and cutesy images. This one was no exception, of course. It has a girl in it and a ton of fish in the background, and I'll put the digital image on screen for you now. And this kit cost $17.99 originally, but I bought this during the New Year sale, the 2024 sale, and that brought it down to $15.65 for a savings of $2.34 on this kit. The size for this one on the website is showing as a 50 by 75, and my only issue here is that it says it's a Joy Sunday. Does this look like a Joy Sunday to you? But that's okay, you know, it happens. It is by my other favorite company, so I really don't care that it's not a Joy Sunday. The fact that it was 11 count alone was kind of a giveaway for me. So, you know, I'm not too bothered by it. I really would have liked the quality of a Joy Sunday though, because, you know, one's hand charted Joy Sunday, and then there's this one. Regardless though, you can see what is what. I'm going to actually fold this section away so we can bring the pattern in more. And really quick, they both do come with instructions in case you are new to cross stitch. And these canvases do wash. Not this is paper pattern, but do not get this paper pattern wet because it will get ruined. So we are looking at a whopping 44 colors on here, which is really nice. And this, as I said, is 11 count. Very clear symbols, no smudging on the paper pattern. Love it, love it. So it does look a little bit messy up here, but I can still make out the individual fish. And fish here. Actually, I'm gonna try and struggle to fit this. It's just that I have so much stuff in the way. Here, let me just fold this part down. So you can see this is going to be her shoulder area, but that looks very busy, but you can very clearly make out the fish. As you can tell, the image used is kind of a watercolor image, so I didn't think it would be super crisp and clean unless it actually did come as a Joy Sunday, because again, Joy Sundays tend to be very clean and pristine. So I am a little bit upset that I didn't get to see this as a Joy Sunday and that they did mislabel it, but I am still going to be obsessed with this because it is fish and a girl. And there's some color blocking in here, but there's also a lot of confetti, so this is definitely going to keep you busy. The pattern is on tear-proof paper. Both of these kits will be on this paper, so I'm only going to bring that up once. And right here is the size. So on the website it says 50 by 75. Down here they bring it to 49 by 74, which is okay. And since this is a full coverage, your working stitches is 190 times 298. So I'm just looking this over, and I think they did a really good job this time on not putting a bunch of symbols that look too similar near each other or together, because I'm not seeing any symbols that I would mix up side by side. So that's really good. And it looks like they also made their orange dash really thick. Let me see. Yep, and that's nice because now it doesn't look anything like the red dash, since it's now a thick dash. And I hope that is for all of these kits that have orange and red dashes, because that's just going to be so helpful. I kind of want to see what it looks like on the canvas, so I'm going to look for a minute. Oh, already found it. Right there. That's a new symbol to me. I've never seen that. And then right here is the regular red dash. Oh, look, and they're even close by, so there's no confusing the two anymore, which I'm very happy to see. And look at his face. Rom nom nom. He's coming to eat you. Alright, I'll keep her open like this so you can still see her face. Let's get a sneaky peeky at this canvas. And sorry, yes, I did have to move her. They do put the image up here as well, but you know, where it's printed on Ada, it's not that easy to see. The saturation's not terrible on here, but honestly, that's just going to make it that much quicker to wash when you're done. This is quite big. And the symbols on this do match the symbols on the paper pattern, which just makes it easy to find where you are in case you do make a spill and need to refer to that paper pattern. Very big. Honestly, I don't know why I thought this was small when I literally look at the size of these kits before I buy them. And then I buy them and open them and I'm like, oh, why is it so big? These kits do come serged, and it's a good thing that they serge in so deep. And I know some people get upset that it goes over the DMC, but if they don't serge more than this initial square or two in, that serging can still get pulled off with those outer layers of gridding. So it's really good that they do serge it in so far. And to be honest, it's not as bad as on other brands because they use pretty thin thread to serge. So it's easier to see your DMC codes through. Now that I'm looking at this full-size canvas, I can make out her face. I was a little worried for a minute, but I can make out her face now and her hair. And then obviously her kimono that she is wearing, some of the kelp and seaweed in the back, and then the fish just coming up through. So I'm very happy with this. And it's so clean. I don't think anything here is smudged. Still super clear to read even on this canvas. I'm so excited. Even though I have like 80,000 other kits I need to finish first. So this brand always tends to come with the floss drops. And to clarify, that's the brand that says Warm Prompt on the end. Sadly, I can't give you the name it's listed as because, as I mentioned, they mislabeled this as a Joy Sunday, and it is not. And this time, these floss drops are not rubber banded. So this time they did not come with a rubber band. This probably shipped quickly because it was already prepared as a kit. So it's possible it was prepared before they started using rubber bands. So it's not a big deal. And, you know, I'm just going to flip through some of these, but real quick, I'm just going to do a general consensus because, you know, oh, there's lots of blue in here. There's some very bright oranges. And I don't know, I love seeing goldfish and stuff like that in the water. I think maybe this could have been more of a teal rather than like a lightened blue. But really, it's fine. It's not that big of a difference in this case. And you do see some skin tones in there as well. Let me flip the tops down and we can look through some of these. I'll flip them down over my thumb. This is like a very pale lilac. Lots and lots of that blue. $9.39, of course, because her hair. Some more saturated blue. $8.23, probably also for her hair. Some cute pinks. Some grays, because there's a lot of grays in the background of the water. And some darker reds for the fish. $3.10 black for her hair. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. If I cut the video and this is the part I edit it to, it's because I hit the camera. If I didn't edit it out, you know, gonna just say it to cover my tracks. And a few nice reds. Some more grayish colors. I'm sorry I'm like swallowing in your face. I'm very mucusy right now. This is a little bit. My son was sick. He actually had a stomach flu. Or the stomach flu or virus, whatever it was going around. He got it, and now I'm just mildly sick. I'm not sure if he got it from school or our water, because for some reason our tap water started smelling like algae. And so we've been strictly eating and drinking and cooking with jugs of water, which thank goodness I have food stamps because I could not afford that much water on my own. So yeah, there's a really big amount of floss here, like tons of it. And it's subtle, so when it's done, it's still gonna look like a watercolor painting, but painted with fabric. Fabric and thread, I should say. Alright, that was the first kit I got, and she's beautiful. And her hair kind of reminds me of my hair when I let it grow out and don't cut my bangs. I have very wavy, not exactly curly, but super wavy, dark hair. I used to be bleach blonde when I was younger. For those of you that don't know, I'm an identical twin. We were born with bleach blonde hair and brown eyes. And over the years, I don't know, it just started coming in darker and darker. And my grandmother naturally has black wavy hair. I look a lot like my grandmother. But that's okay, I'm a Grammys girl. Okay, I'll stop rambling and we'll get on to the second kit that I waited almost 2 months for. Alright, I thought this one was also going to be from the same company that the last kit was from, but I was wrong about that. Again, I did just get this in the mail, so I didn't really get a chance to look through it yet. We have our toolkit here. This time it has a flower. The instructions come on their own little page. And this is the picture you get on this. So it doesn't come with a very large picture, but I will put an image of that digitally on screen now. And if you don't know, if you've never watched Hello Kitty and Friends or have been a fan of Sanrio, This is Pom Pom Purin. He's a pudding dog, super cute. And this kit cost $11.99, but I only paid $10.43 with the 2024 sale, and that is a savings of $1.56. And I know this sale is long over by now, but I want to be very transparent about the prices I paid. So this kit is a 50 by 50, which means it'll probably be said to be a 49 by 49, or maybe not. Usually that means it'll be a 49 by 49. Look how clear this is. I mean, you didn't really need to expect a whole lot from this one because it's a digitally rendered image, and it is a lot of color blocking and flat without a bunch of shading, so of course I knew it was going to come simple and easy. But I love Pom Pom Purin and Sanrio, Hello Kitty and Friends. I collect it all. Do not enter my room because I have so many childish plushies and Sanrio and Hello Kitty things in there, but the rest of my home is very modern. You wouldn't expect it. People walk into my room that are visiting like, oh wow, that's different. Because it's not something anyone expects. Anyways, this kit is 190 by 190 stitches. I don't know which manufacturer this comes from. We have 35 colors this time. And these are all full stitch, by the way. There's no specialty stitches in these. And there are some symbols in here that look like they could get mixed up if you're not paying attention, so I'll go over those really quick. So there's this Y that has that V on the top, the X that has the V on the top, and then the V. Oh, and the sideways V. So those are the kinds of things I don't like, but this is a fairly simple kit, so as long as you keep your pattern right and pay attention, I think you should be fine. There's no red and orange dash, just the red dash. No red and orange circles, just the red circle. There's also two of the same blue V's just facing different directions. But, you know, where this is so simple, I don't think it'll be an issue. Just like the last pattern, this one is very clean and easy to read, but unlike the last one, this one has mostly color blocking and fairly minimal confetti. It still is on tear-proof paper though, and it still is an 11 count as well. But it's just going to be so cute. I love him so much. And I've been debating getting one of these for a while, so this one was really worth the wait for me. He's just so cute. I love him. And I'm sorry there's no big photo to keep out for you guys. Let me just... Whoop. Okay. So I think this is only slightly bigger than the paper pattern. You can see it pretty well. He's so cute. And just like the other one, this is serged, but it looks a little broken right here, so you might want to hand sew that, or if you're like me, take a thread and a lace crochet hook, and you can crochet around that. I mean, I think when they're that small of a crochet hook, you call them a crochet needle. Like this, super tiny. I think these are called crochet needles. And then the big ones are hooks. Because I always get on people for calling these crochet needles or calling crochet knitting. And this canvas is nice and firm, but I have a feeling it would soften it pretty easily. Everything is readable. Nothing looks to be out of their square. Here's a good little confetti-ish spot to look. Yep, everybody's in their square. Again, be careful. It does look like some of those similar symbols are next to each other. It's so cute though. And I absolutely adore him. Alright, let's get into the colors before I keep dragging this on, because we're already at 21 minutes minus what I edit out for 2 kits. Like, come on. Come on, Nim, do better. So these ones did not come on a floss drop because different company. We have 2 Hanks of 445. These are so cute. These are going to be the color Pom Pom is. I think that's an even nicer yellow than what the original image showed, so I'm very happy about that. And then we have this cute minty color. I have a lot of kits with this minty color, so you can really tell when something's my favorite palette. 3756. This one looks like an off-white, or white, I guess. 3865. So that's 4 Hanks. And since it's 35 colors, they all fit onto this card. And yes, this one did come on a card. Let me turn this around. I love these colors. Okay, colors 1 through 18. And I believe this number 8 is the yellow we get. Actually, I can look right here. Yep. The yellow we got the Hanks of is number 8, which is this one. (19 through 35). And I believe number 30 is this one. And I believe 3865 is this one because there's no other white. So here are most of these are pretty much just detail colors, because the bulk of the colors you're going to see is obviously these, so it's going to bring it to a nice balanced photo. And I think that's going to be so adorable. Okie dokie, so those were the 2 kits from ColorfulDIY that I had to share with you today. I really hope you at least somewhat like one of these kits. I know my preferences tend to not be that popular. Thank you guys for clicking on my video today and checking out these kits I waited forever on. I do have a few more kits I've been waiting almost 2 months on coming as well. I may have even been waiting longer than I waited for this Pom Pom Purring kit, but they did finally ship and I'm checking every day. Upcoming videos include a scheduled video for tomorrow, which is part 1 of my first ever sheen diamond painting haul. And then I have a review coming for some of those new spring cross stitches you may have seen. And then I have more Temu diamond paintings, like a lot more coming. And I also have a video planned for some of Fancel's new 40 color diamond paintings, and let me tell you, they are gorgeous. And I really need to review them soon before I accidentally maybe possibly start one before getting to show you guys. Anyways, if any of that sounds interesting to you, subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified with these uploads. Tomorrow's video is pre-recorded. Today's is getting recorded today. I thought I'd do a quick video before a long video because I have a tutorial getting posted today as well. And it is a collaboration video from one of our budget-friendly stores because they provided the kits for this tutorial. Well, thank you for listening to me ramble, you guys. I hope you all have an amazing night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!